Hello, everybody. How's it going? JT and I are back for one more conference. This is the Ubisoft conference. Big thing here is Star Wars and Assassin's Creed. Any predictions you want to throw out on this one?
I don't know about any predictions. I'd like to definitely see some gameplay and maybe a few more surprises, but nothing I can think of as prediction-wise.
Yeah. Like, they were just showing Division. I wonder if we get an announcement for Division 3. I mean, they just canceled the other one.
Don't miss our amazing post show where
yeah, Heartland, that was going to be like an expansion on Division 2, so maybe we'll get Division 3 teased. That'd be neat. That'd be good.
Far away. Welcome to Ubisoft.
I'm going to assume they're going to end the show on Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
Okay, we're skipping that part.
Yeah, we'll probably see some more X-Defiant. Oh, I think that's the Settlers, the last thing they showed there. Oh, we have a live band? Okay. What music is this for? What game? Is this Assassin's Creed?
I think it's Star Wars. Or it could be just a music in general. I've seen the stars up there, so maybe. Yeah, I think it's maybe a little bit of montage.
I heard Flute Guy was busy, so they couldn't get him. Very nice.
That's good.
Here we go, chat. Is there arcade?
Hey, new record.
Is there arcade games in Star Wars?
There are now.
Where it should be. Let's go, Nix.
If I can play that in game, that's 10 out of 10.
Hello everyone, I'm Matthias Karlsson, Game Director at Massive Entertainment. Today, we'll show you a different type of adventure. And as we journey across multiple systems, we will come across many opportunities for a scoundrel. In Star Wars Outlaws, one of your motivations for exploration is to find elusive experts scattered across the galaxy. These experts will help Kay pick up new skills to survive in the underworld. Here, we're looking for a gunslinger who can teach us some new tricks. Our intel points to the Mos Eisley Cantina on Tatooine.
Nice.
So let's head back to
Yeah,
the ship.
that's what they mentioned last night. That's kind of cool.
We're picking up in Accra Station.
be really cool if
remnant
Cad
of the
Bane
Clone
shows up in
Wars,
this game.
It used to be a refueling station that now acts as a trade hub for illegal contraband.
They've changed the UI a little bit. It's a lot more minimalist.
Merchants are often affiliated with a syndicate and might offer you a special deal if you're in good standing with them.
Can I help you?
This kind of business attracts all kinds of
That icon with the hand,
contract
I know that
brokers,
from like
and corrupt
Garage.
officials.
That's like for something like you can swipe.
The wanted list.
Your ship, the Trailblazer, is a refined EML 850, the last of its kind. On board, you'll find everything you need to finalize your preparations.
Hey,
Ship looks
Andy.
pretty big, actually.
Okay. Akiva space.
Each planet has its own system for
Hey,
you
kid,
to explore.
what did we
and
see
many
there?
opportunities to make a few credits.
No loading screen?
Which you can choose to engage with.
Exactly. No loading screen. We're flying right into space from when we entered our ship.
Ship will not survive long.
This is Kay Vess on board the Trailblazer. I'm coming to help.
That's pretty cool.
That is so cool. Yeah, one of the game directors you mentioned last night that you could do this, be on the ground with your ship,
One down.
take out some TIE fighters and fly back down to another planet if you wanted to. Those
Happy to help.
transports.
And you can
If anybody
tell
played the
Borat
old
he
school
owes
X-Wing
Kay Vess's
game,
ship.
those are in it.
In space, your actions also have consequences and can impact your reputation with syndicates. This optional dogfight allowed us to improve our reputation with the Pikes while making a few credits.
Spooling up the hyperdrive.
Now let's continue our journey and head to Tatooine.
Tatooine space. Edge of the galaxy.
The Tattoo system is in the clutches of the Hutt cartel. Our reputation with them is poor, so we best be on our way.
So yeah, I want to see at what point does the loading screen kick in here, because right now it's still manual control.
Yeah, this is not a loading screen. You're actually controlling a ship. You can move it
Yeah,
around.
so it's like No Man's Sky so far.
Welcome to legendary Mos Eisley,
Okay, so it probably kicked in right there.
the infamous
Right
hive
there. There's
of
the only
scum
point of
and
the landing sequence, I think. But I think
Could head straight
you
to our
can land
destination.
outside of
or
that area.
explore what the city has to offer. Recreating this iconic city is a dream come true for our team, allowing us to show parts of Mos Eisley you've never seen before.
Room for one more?
There are many opportunities for a scoundrel, including working your way in with the Hutt cartel. Most of Tatooine's economy is under their control, even though the increased Imperial presence has been hurting their business. But first, we need to pick up the trail of our expert gunslinger. The best place to start is the cantina. By asking around, we learn of a pirate who is deadly with a blaster and who used to work for the Hutt cartel. Our intel leads to one of their storehouses, located in the southern hills. Traveling to your destination can be an adventure in itself. As you move across scorching dunes and dusty valleys, you'll quickly realize that this lawless desert planet still holds many mysteries. We've reached our destination. We need to locate our storehouse and find our way into this heavily guarded fortress without triggering the alarm.
Busy place. All right. Maybe there's a data pad or something that can tell me who that old gunslinger is.
Knock him out.
Attack. Good job, buddy. Next, do you sense anyone close?
Oh, so Nyx is like the scanner.
The Eagle Vision, yeah. You get a knockout.
Easy.
So they just got a trespassing,
Alright, let's see what we have here.
a reputation decrease.
Yes, I got it.
But if they weren't seen,
Quint, that sheriff from Wayfarers.
Well, the one did. She had
Oh,
this stunning,
yeah.
and it went red above his head. So
Oh, come on!
that one, yeah.
We've been spotted, but we now know where to find our gunslinger. Let's get out of here quick.
We're in trouble.
Why did we go towards the center of the base? Go back to the grappling hook. What are you, mad lady?
We need a quick exit.
wonder if they're gonna show off VATS.
What's that?
I think this game has like something similar to like a VATS system.
Oh, interesting.
Like what Fallout has or what Red Dead has. Where you can like freeze time and you're like tag, 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 and then it goes bum, 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 bum.
Yeah, I'm not sure on that.
You again. If you're still looking for Haas, I haven't seen him.
Actually, I'm here for you. I heard you're the best shot on the planet.
Oh, and you want to be second best. Now is not a good time. The Huts are coming, and I need to get ready. Get your blaster out.
What we have just shown you is the beginning of one of the many adventures you can go on in Star Wars Outlaws. Whether
Oh
you
yeah,
want to
they
learn
just showed it
new
right there.
blaster skills,
There's the mark system, yeah.
upgrade your speeder, or become an unstoppable thief. Finding an expert is always an adventure in a galaxy full of opportunities.
We should get moving.
Yeah, that's more like Red Dead, though.
Yeah,
Mark system, yeah.
that's kind of funny. I'm like, they're using the system from like Red Dead or Fallout, and Awesome Sauce is like, you mean that mobile game? No. Talking about real games.
Yeah.
Surviving in the workers' district in Canto Bight. Seeing the rich get richer while
Yeah,
pulling
Julian
off
was the one
small
that interviewed
cons
last
with your
night.
buddy Nix is all you've ever known. After crossing one of the galaxy's elite, you end up hunted, with your one chance of freedom being an impossible task. to pull off one of the greatest heists of all time. To increase your chances of survival, you'll need to seek out elusive experts scattered all across the Outer Rim. From a skilled pirate-turned-sheriff gunslinger to a sabacc high roller who has perfected sleight of hand, or even a group of scrap-hoarding Jawas that can fit off-market parts to your starship. Follow rumors whispered between locals or a tip-off from a cantina bartender that will lead you to their location before embarking on shady and often dangerous jobs to grow from a street thief into a fearless outlaw. But as a wanted scoundrel, it's in your best interest only to stick around long enough to get what you need before jumping to a brand new location. Syndicates and their leaders such as Lady Kira and Jabba the Hutt have their hand in every part of the galaxy, from the darkest corner of Acre Station to the lawless sands of Tatooine. Build your reputation with them to earn lucrative rewards, or gamble everything, risk facing their wrath, and double-cross them to land yourself a big score. On behalf of Massive Entertainment, along with our co-development studios all across Ubisoft, and of course, Lucasfilm Games, it's my privilege to share another look at this childhood dream come true that we've crafted with passion and wonder. We hope you love it too. If you're willing to take the risk, the galaxy is full of opportunity.
Nice.
Welcome to the first ever open world Star Wars game.
That's not true.
Set in the dangerous golden age of the underworld.
Let's raise the stakes, shall we?
Okay.
You play as Kay Vess, a scoundrel looking to start a new life. Kay gets pulled into a plan that will change everything.
I believe if you follow the plan, no one gets hurt.
Fortunately, she won't do it alone. From childhood, Kay and Nix have been inseparable partners.
You're welcome.
Helping each other every step of the way.
All right, distract him, Nix.
Using their criminal skills and tools.
Nice.
Kay and Nix will have to constantly adapt to every scenario.
This small creature just
you wanna
died.
Drop that for me? Come on. Whoa.
If you don't want me to sound the alarm, you'll get me out of here.
As your versatility grows, gain access to new skills and more lucrative contracts.
There she is.
A friend needs a little something stolen.
And in this world, your actions have consequences.
I can't let you walk out of here. I'm gonna finish it. Shame.
And reputation is everything.
Where is he?
The bigger the risk, the bigger the reward, and more attention you'll receive from some of the most notorious syndicates of the galaxy.
And how did you think it was going to end?
That kind of sounded like Emilia Clarke
It's
a
up
little
to
bit.
you where your loyalties lie.
Is that confirmed?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Hey, Nix!
Being wanted by the Empire brings a new set of challenges.
This is getting bad. Hold right!
So as your exploits grow, beware of who you cross.
Hang on!
Scattered across the stars are unique locations, rich biomes, environments, and adventures to discover. Traverse the lush jungle world of Akiva, the ancient city of Kijimi, the dangerous Savannah Moon of Tashara, or roam the lawless planet of Tatooine. When it's time to move, pilot K's Trailblazer to transition from planet to planet.
MD, fire up the hyperdrive.
Ready to jump.
Once you land, you can explore all these worlds on K's S-57 Cardinal speeder. This is the life of an outlaw. A life where you fight, explore, and infiltrate parts of the galaxy you never thought possible. There are opportunities at every turn, and if you're willing to take the risk and defy the odds, the galaxy is yours for the taking.
That was a very good presentation.
That was.
That's definitely the most hyped I've been for that game. I've been kind of like so-so on it, but I think I'm in now.
I like the progression system. I like that you're tracking down these experts. That's a good idea.
Yeah, they talked a little bit there about like upgrading and whatnot, but I'd love to see like how deep that is, like armor and, you know, weapons. Is there stats, like all that stuff? Is there a skill tree? The thing about the price tag for the game is money means different things to everybody. So a $70 game to one person does not mean the same to another person.
Right.
So to me, that looks like a perfectly good $70 game.
Yeah.
But there could be... Go ahead.
He just mentioned Watch Dogs Legion. You know, I wouldn't pay $70 for that. So, I mean, again, that just proved, like, his point. I mean, it's just whatever you consider worth that price is what I would say a game is worth. So.
Yeah. And this actually goes back to a conversation that people were having on Twitter. Something like Baldur's Gate, to me, that game is worth $100.
Right. Yeah. I mean, as much hours as I put into that.
Because a bare minimum playthrough is 150 hours, and it's designed to be played at least 3 times.
Right.
So, yeah, that game.
I know a lot of people that's not into RPGs like that, so they're just into more of a shooter. So
yeah.
With the world we created. We've gathered a lot of your feedback during Season 1, and we are continuing to work with you, our community, to bring an engaging and immersive naval experience. Season 2, Chorus of Havoc, has just begun and introduces a new narrative arc with brand new Sea
Now here's the other thing. Is Star Wars Outlaws, is that game going to have like a microtransaction store? 100%, I guarantee you. If it doesn't, I'll be surprised. Because every Ubisoft game has a microtransaction store.
Ship, the Brig. It's fast, maneuverable, and perfect as a warship.
And maybe you can answer this question here real quick.
This season will have you face off against
so the new Assassin's Creed,
the Megalodon,
the one that you just played, did that have a microtransaction store?
yeah, all of them have stores. So I mean, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which I love. I spent 900 hours in that game. That had, in fact, they got called on it for some of the XP stuff, and they made changes on it. It's just how Ubisoft goes about to make money to pay for development and stuff like that. I mean, it's if you choose to buy it, it's there. If you don't, I mean, have I got some of the looks and stuff like that? Yeah, I did. But I mean, you could also, even in Mirage and some of the other games, there's ways of acquiring that stuff. Like Assassin's Creed Odyssey, they had like this, you could save stuff you earned in the game you found out there, and you could turn it in for a chance to get one of those things or something like that. So,
so like Forster said, it's like where was it at? It's 100 plus if you want everything, but it's all cosmetics though. It's like, to me, I don't care. I'll buy the base version.
Do you think Outlaws will have a bunch of post-launch content fixes?
Yes.
Fixes, yes. It's the Ubisoft game. Even Assassin's Creed Odyssey, when I played it right at the beginning, it did not have transmog. It did not have a bunch of stuff. If you played it like 6 months later after it, it was a totally different game. So, yeah, there will be a bunch of fixes. I waited on Assassin's Creed Mirage to play it. Came out in October. I even pre-ordered it, but I waited till just recently to play it. It was well worth the wait. So.
Amazing experiences.
Yeah. Outlaws will have a bunch of, probably a bunch of DLC and all that stuff as well.
Yeah. I mean, they're going to do it just like Assassin's Creed titles, and they make Valhalla's got, I think, 4 or 5 DLCs that came out after that.
Hello,
actually,
everyone.
I believe the Java mission, they
Gwen
changed
Leroux,
and they
director
said
for
that
Prince
it
of
will be
Persia.
included in that you
And
can
today,
get it in game.
I have 3 special treats for you. Since 1989,
I will check on that again, but I'm almost pretty sure they
epic
backtracked on that.
adventures through legendary Persia, embodying relentless princes capable of defying gravity, running on walls, rewinding time to avoid traps, and defeating mythical creatures. To celebrate the 35th anniversary of this iconic franchise, we wanted to give you new, exhilarating adventures. Back in January, Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown released to critical acclaim from media and players. Today, Ubisoft Montpellier has a special treat for you all. Check it out.
Is this the remake of
Thank you for all the love you shared about our game and the free updates released over the past months. It's been thrilling to watch.
Wow, but the f***ing Lilith. Attenzione! Oh!
And now, have a look at our first title update, available for free, called Divine Triumphs. And next, a glimpse of a story DLC.
Hey, Awesome Sauce, one thing you might look into if you don't think your PC can handle it, you do have an NVIDIA card. Have you looked into GeForce Now? Because I know some people have played that way on some things, and it actually, all the graphics, if you got a good internet connection, that might be a way to look into that. So. Are you planning on trying that Prince of Persia?
Funny thing is, there's 2 of them
But
out
we are
now,
not
so
stopping
I don't
there.
know.
Ubisoft has partnered with the indie studio Evil Empire to bring their amazing independent spirit to the franchise. The Rogue Prince of Persia, which released just a few weeks ago, is a fast-paced action platforming roguelite. Throughout the early access phase, we'll be gathering valuable feedback from you all, while also delivering regular updates and additional content. Here's a taste.
Hi, we're recording this just before early access release, while everyone is in full debugging mode and completely freaking out. So by the time you see this, the Rogue Prince of Persia would have been out for 2 weeks already. And it's time to thank you, people from the future, for all your love and the billions of sales we've made now that the game is bug-free and has 100% positive reviews. Today, I can happily announce that our first update, the Temple of Fire, is about to release. Check it out.
crazy that they released a video game with this soundtrack.
That's neat.
Finally, I will leave you with a glimpse of what we are calling our love letter to one of the most beloved games in the entire series. One that I'm sure you'll agree is truly timeless. Thank you.
It's because they're remaking the Sands of Time.
With Rocksmith Plus, you
Oh
can learn
God.
guitar
Time to
and
mute the
piano
stream again.
fast anytime, anywhere. From your PC, mobile, and now PlayStation. Discover thousands of hit songs from artists like Metallica, Tom Petty, Coldplay, and Linkin Park, with new songs added each month. Enjoy practice tools to hone your skills, like adaptive difficulty and tab or sheet music view. Whether you're a beginner or expert, anyone can learn with Rocksmith Plus. Plus, get real-time feedback with personalized AI recommendations to grow your skills each day. And best of all, new users can download Rocksmith Plus free with access to a limited number of songs, lessons, and features. Try for
I really
free
think that's
today.
cool that you can pretty much use almost any instrument. And,
This is
Avatar.
Yep.
No way. No freaking way.
The game that came out that nobody played.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, this looks so nice. Probably going to be saying that a lot.
The release window wasn't bad.
I got goosebumps.
Yeah, it was a
Nice and easy.
December game.
Maybe best pass.
Yep.
Whoa! Yo, let's go!
Nice. Slide and punch a guy. It's great.
The battle has been won. It is time to heal, rejoice, and celebrate.
Story Pack
Welcome to
Skybreaker
the
coming out
great game.
July 16, 2024.
Target is secured.
No, this game's already out. This game came out in December.
They tried to break us,
Yep.
but we'll rise stronger.
Yeah, this July thing is just a new DLC, I think.
Yep.
Oh no, it's the same game. It's just they're releasing new DLC. It's Ubisoft pattern.
Hi everyone. What a first year we had with the Crew Motorfest. Season 4 will be the final update of Year 1 coming in July. It will be all about car customization, and you will discover our latest playlist, Donk versus the Rider. Now, let's talk about the future. I'm thrilled to give you a first look at our festival program for the year to come. In Year 2, Motorfest will continue to grow with more season, cars, and playlists. We will start with Season 5 and a huge surprise. We know many of you love spending hours exploring our beautiful world. So, what about discovering a new playground? Yes, a brand new Hawaiian island will be added to the game at the launch of Season 5 for free. Season 5 will also bring a sequel to a fan favorite playlist with Men in Japan, Volume 2. Year 2 will introduce a brand new gameplay experience. Chase and Takedown arrive at Motorfest. Let's have a look.
We're driven by the chase. Always on the lookout. And once our target is in sight, it's on. There's no rest for us, as the chase never stops.
I'd be curious to know the player count for
The
that
Chase
game.
Squad will be joining Motorfest in November as premium PvE content. To find out more, tune in to our next The Crew showcase in September. Thank you for watching and see you there.
We'll say the car thing was kind of neat with the lowriders. I haven't seen that done in a car game.
Emperor, my fellow Romans, I bring forth tidings of hope across our glorious lands. For we stand on the threshold of a new age. Our streets shall be
the
lined
settlers?
with abundance. Our
That's what I was
fields shall
wondering.
yield
Or it could be
bountiful
Anno?
harvests, and our coffers shall overflow with wealth. An era of prosperity dawns upon us, heralded by the arrival of a new governor.
You can take it from here.
Ah, there we go.
Oh, Anno. Nice. I like that.
That was awesome. Hi, my name is Manuel Reiner. I'm creative director.
And hi, I'm Hay Anderson, brand director. And it's with great
I'm down
pleasure
for a new
and
Anno.
enthusiasm that we, on behalf of the Ubisoft Mind Studio, stand before you to give you a glimpse into the extraordinary new chapter that is Anno 117 Pax Romana, a fan favorite setting that's been highly awaited. Now, we'll be releasing in 2025 on both PC
Man,
and
25 is
console.
going to be busy.
But today, we embark on an unparalleled journey. Just imagine, it's the year 117, time of the Pax Romana.
Yes, and united by conquest, the Empire found its way to peace and become a cultural melting pot. Anno 117 Pax Romana will deliver Roman
I wonder if
gaming
these guys
experience
flinched a
unlike
little bit
anything
when
you have
Civ
ever
got
played.
announced for next
And
year.
for the first time in Anno, you will be
Yeah,
able to
they
choose
was
your
like, had to be
starting
like
province. Either the
little twitch there.
mysterious Celtic wetlands of Albion, where no civilized Roman wants to be, or the traditional
Although
Roman
the
heartlands,
two games are
Latium,
very different.
close to the hungry heart of Empire.
Assuming they're
Manu,
not changing
I'm
what
so
Anno
excited
is.
for this
Same
game.
for me.
And there are so many more exciting features and details that we'll reveal in time. So stay tuned for next year as Anno 117
Yeah, and
Pax
it's more
Romana
about
will be
expanding
releasing
and
on
keeping
both
everybody
PC
happy.
and console. But it's with great passion and excitement that we bring this 25-year-old timeless game here to the main stage at Ubisoft Forward. And to our core, loyal fans, a massive thank you, because without you, none of this would be possible.
Thank you, everyone.
Forrester, Civ and Civ until 4 DLCs later. It's a nice looking monocular game.
Gotta be AC.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they're gonna bookend, start with Star Wars Outlaws and finish up with AC Shadows.
No, Star Wars Eclipse is not made by Ubisoft, so it won't be here.
Who are you? We are the Shadows.
That served the light.
The ocean's filled with new ships, but they all come from the same river. Greed. Power. Vengeance. We must learn to trust.
And follow the blade.
Together.
Hello everyone, I'm Charles Benoit, Game Director on Assassin's Creed Shadows. I'm very proud to be here today to present our dream project. A game that we have wanted to make for a very long time.
And a game that the fans have been asking for
Yes,
for like
we're
10
finally
years.
going to feudal Japan at the end of Sengoku era. It was a period of war where clans were fighting for power, a turning point in history culminating in the unification of Japan. A period shaped by political intrigue, secret leagues, and battles fought in the shadows. And a time where the greatest warrior became heroes and inspired the most amazing and well-known epic fantasies, the samurai and the shinobi. Two perfect archetypes for our duo protagonist. You'll embody the deadliest trained assassin in history, the shinobi, with Naoe, a young woman from the mountains of Higa province, who was forced by war to learn the arts of deception. You'll also experience Japan through the eyes of Yasuke, an historical character whose legend is surrounded by mysteries. It allows us to tell the story of a foreigner who becomes a samurai under Oda Nobunaga, the most powerful daimyo at that time. Two protagonists with unique personal stories and views of the world. Once allied, player can bounce freely between both characters. Play either as Yasuke, a strong combat-focused samurai, or as Naoe, the agile and stealthy shinobi. And as you progress in your adventure, you'll feel the time passing like never before. We're introducing a full year cycle where you'll be able to rediscover a location under different season and weather. For example, in winter, ice may prevent you from going underwater. But as the season gets warmer, you can now use spawns to approach your enemies. Or heavy rain will help you to blend in the environment, to lurk or escape your opponents. You can also use your surroundings to your favor. At night, extinguish lanterns and destroy brazier to vanish in the shadows. Each day and season bring its own challenges. But today, I'm really excited to share an extended look at Assassin's Creed Shadows gameplay.
Cool, let's see it.
You're about to see a sequence where Naoe and Yasuke are on
excited about that
corrupted
season
daimyo
stuff.
through beautiful
Yeah.
parts of Japan. You'll see the dynamic
Can
of
I get a
our
little
two
app on
heroes,
my phone?
and now
It's gonna be
the
like, it's gonna rain tomorrow. I'm just gonna wait to assassinate the guy tomorrow because it's gonna be easier.
Of Yasuke and
Just
the
go to a
deadly
bench and do
skills
that
of
pastime thing and stuff.
Naoe. Thank you, everyone. Enjoy.
I will say the one thing in this game I'm not crazy about is the two characters.
Peace.
I like the way that Odyssey did it better.
Benevolence and cruelty.
Oh,
I
choosing.
tread my own path.
Yeah, where you could pick between Cassandra and Alexios. I would prefer that.
They did say last night that there would just be personal stories.
Yeah.
And those things you'll have to do with one of the characters. But for the majority of the story, you can actually pick what you want to do.
The fields are busy.
So like in
Big
this
harvest
game, you got the
requires many
samurai
hands.
and the shinobi. I actually would prefer the shinobi.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to play majority of the game as much as I can.
By the way, chat, I will say that their stream is at a very low bit rate. Hopefully they release these trailers in 4K. They'll look so much better.
And merchant looks uneasy.
I will not tolerate this disrespect. No, please.
Like it looks like they're pushing like 3500 bit rate. It looks really bad. Pet the dog. Do it.
Well, you are a friendly beast, are you not?
All right, game of the year.
Yep. I did notice some of the citizens would bow to the samurai.
Hurry, sir. Please.
Right behind you, little one.
Oh, Baba. I brought someone.
Ikimaru, I wonder where you went. Ah, a samurai. One that does not hail from these lands.
I am a stranger, yes. But you have nothing to fear from me.
Ha! I have enough to fear from the men of Kochiyama. They abuse their power, taxing us again and again, leaving us only scraps. I bet they are in the market now, along the main road. A stranger might make good merit, ridding a village of a threat like these men.
Is that so? Then I shall see it done. For this life, if not the next.
Sure is awfully sunny out for it to be raining.
More division among the people here. More corruption. Such beauty.
Maybe it was the tail end of a storm.
Suffering.
Yeah, because I'm not seeing any rain right now. I'm just.
What is happening here?
This isn't your fight, samurai. I told you, keep walking.
Oh, knocking the armor off. That's kind of neat.
Yeah. Yep, he's not getting up. I did say too that it won't, that the way you make strikes and where you direct those strikes can impact on how much damage it does.
Oh, do we have like ultimates now? Is that what that is?
They were going to kill me. Thank you.
Looks like it leveled up that ability like 3 stages there or something. I don't know.
Protector turned the persecutor. Greed cannot rule this village. Not while I have breath in my lungs and a blade in my hand.
I said kill him. I'll wash away his failure with your blood.
You will have to spill it first.
I wonder if you get hit enough if your armor comes off.
I am just.
I'm not sure, maybe.
I was going to handle that.
Too slow. What did you find?
The samurai has been stealing from the villagers. He has been starving the people here for some time.
So now we know who he worked for.
A daimyo in Fukuchiyama Castle.
We should go.
Not before we send our allies to look for him. You'll be difficult to find.
Yeah, someone said it kind of with having two, it's almost like, was it the Syndicate one?
Yeah, yep.
The daimyo. He's there.
Who will take the lead?
We can sneak in.
Or charge through the front gate?
I want to sneak in.
Oh, you can pick there. I like that.
It's almost dark. No one will see me coming.
They will not stand a chance. But be careful in there.
Don't worry. I won't be alone. It'll be me and the shadows.
In the shadows. To serve the light.
I'll go straight for the daimyo. When fighting a snake, why wrestle the body when you can slice off the head?
Yeah, to me, this is more of what Assassin's Creed is.
Yep. We can go prone.
You're mine now, Snake.
Who did that?
Right, the body.
Yeah, you gotta find a pile of hay to put it in.
Right? I did like that. You see that, the new weapon? It's got the rope attached to like the cord.
Yeah.
We actually get to use the rope to climb up things. Nice, finally.
You dig himself a trench with those nightly footsteps. That or a grave.
A grave, huh?
Non-lethal takedown.
Oh, nice. You can just grab them. I like that they're adding that, because in Odyssey you had to take all your weapons off to actually do a knockdown. Ooh, the paper door. Nice.
He's coming. I need to hide.
I like that.
Useless, all of you! First, Fujioka dies in the street at the hands of some stranger! And then you serve me scalding tea, besides ruining its delicate
Well,
flavor.
we'll see how they take out all the guards here.
My tongue for business.
And she whistle.
Fujioka must have been the samurai Yasuke took out. Good riddance. A daimyo like that deserves a slower death than the one I'm about to give him.
Oh, nice. Breathe tube.
Nice.
Hayashi has been assassinated. Kill her! Let's get her!
Oh, the chain.
Do not let that shinobi escape!
I've shed all the blood I need. Time to go.
Stop her! Hurry up and kill her!
Look at the rain on her outfit.
I was just gonna say that. The leather and cloth getting wet looks really nice.
That was really nice.
You being allies then.
That looks great.
Yeah, that looks really good.
We'll probably see Eve Gemo will probably come out. I wonder if they're gonna do one more thing. I think they usually do. But yeah, we got two. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know what the one more thing could be.
But yeah, I mean, Outlaws could be a 60, 70, 80 plus hour game, and Assassin's Creed Shadow could be a same thing.
Oh yeah, easily. Especially this is the open world run like Odyssey.
Hello everyone. It's a pleasure for all of us to be here to celebrate our shared passion for games. I wanted to say thank you to all Ubisoft teams around the world. Their talent, creativity, hard work is what makes all of us and all this possible. So,
yeah, they might have some more stuff in the post show. We'll watch that.
Sounds good.
To all our players, thank you. Your passion is our driving force, and we can't wait for you to get your hands on the amazing games you have seen today. So thank you for watching. Thank you. Thank you to all of you.
No, I feel like that was a lot more like short and sweet compared to a lot of other Ubisoft conferences.
I agree.
Yeah. Assassin's Creed.
Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned for
Star
the
Wars,
Ubisoft Forward
and,
Post Show
Anno.
for deeper looks at
For me.
Assassin's Creed Shadows, Star Wars Outlaws,
Yeah, I
and
mean
The
they
Division
highlight
2,
some of their
presented by
C6
Intel,
and stuff like
the main
that, but
PC partner
it was
for Assassin's
definitely the
Creed
bookends. I mean,
Shadows.
start off Star Wars Outlaws and finish up AC, so Shadows, I think.
Hello,
Did a
my
good
name
job.
is Thierry Dansereau, art director on Assassin's Creed Shadows.
And I'm Charles Benoit, game director on Assassin's Creed Shadows. We are here today to share details on our first gameplay walkthrough for Assassin's Creed Shadows. Torii Gate are really iconic in Japanese culture and also very striking visually. So when the players see them, they will know there is something interesting to discover following that path. It can be secrets, it can be loot, targets, everything that fuel your progression.
Fukuyama. At last.
We wanted to showcase one of the many castle towns that the game will have. In Assassin's Creed Shadows, you'll be exploring a dynamic and ever-changing open world, all of which is affected by dynamic seasons and weather system. The wildlife is now more than ever part of the game ecosystem and biomes. In Assassin's Creed Shadows, a lot of the game wildlife will evolve and change colors through seasons, and the player will even see puppies, mostly in the springtime.
Well, you are a friendly beast, are you not?
The goal is to have a more natural behaviors and awareness systems.
I want to take that dog.
Samurai sir,
Yeah.
this way. I beg you.
Such beauty, shadowed by suffering.
You're about to see Yasuke in action. In that sequence, Yasuke is going to find one of his targets.
What is happening here?
We'll have a lot of targets to hunt around Japan, and this zip cam and celebration is used to highlight those moments when you find them.
I told you, keep walking.
Let's see some combat now.
The notion of dynamism was also applied to our props that are, for most of them, breakable.
I didn't notice that the first time watching that.
Yasuke is using a kanabo,
The
so
basket
it's a
broke,
big, massive weapon,
and so all the
slow,
fruit
but,
came
very
out or
impactful.
whatever.
It's the best weapon to break enemies' armor. It's also a good tactic to remove armor first because it reduces the time to deal with your opponents. You can see the yellow bar under the enemy. It represents the armor, and once it's broken, it's a lot easier to land hits and inflict damage. Attacking and defending charge up your adrenaline meter. Once it's full, you can spend all those resources to push back or knock down or inflict damages, and even put the enemy vulnerable. One of the big combat novelty is the posture system. You can hold your attack and posture at any moment inside a combo. Those attacks inflict massive damage and can also branch into execution. But of course, if you use those attacks, you expose yourself. So the key is to really master the timing and learning enemy behavior. In the end, your competency can give you an edge over your stats.
Persecutor. Greed cannot rule this village.
The players always have two weapons at the same time, so they can freely switch between both of them. You can see here Yasuke has the classic katana, and he's using one of his unique moves, the sheeted attack. Now you can concentrate on the target. You can see the katana is a lot faster and versatile. Looking at the target, you see he's a lot more reactive and defensive. If you're taking the posture like right now, he's also using one of his posture against you. So it creates really this dance between the two fighters.
Are they going to do any mythical dragon stuff in this game? It's hard to say.
Tools, so the parry,
I mean, in the
you need to
past,
react,
they
you need to
have.
read the enemy to find the best opening.
Because, like, when you look at Odyssey as an example, they did, like the Minotaur was like a bonus boss and stuff like that. So
Yes,
maybe.
and Away have their own personal story and their own life.
Could be possible.
But once they allied, they cooperate to achieve the common objective.
Too slow.
It means you can also switch at any
Probably
moment
not for
in
this-
the open
the
world.
main-
Of course,
the
not
main
during the infiltration or when you're fighting, but otherwise the players can really choose the character they want at any time. And
Again, I think
choose
they're
how
taking a
they
little
want to play
different
them.
approach too, because this is like one of their first real historical characters,
sequence,
meaning
Yasuke
the
is
samurai there
suggesting to use
is
the
actually
spy
from
network.
history.
It's
So
a new system
I
that
think they're
we
going to go more of
introduced in
a
Assassin's Creed Shadows
realistic
to support the
story
Shi'ar
frame on
fantasy
it.
and help the player to find their objective. So you can send your spy to scout areas and spot your targets or the quest objective you have. Sometimes we have both characters in the cutscene where you can pick the one who answer or ask questions. At the end, you can also pick the character you want to continue with. You can choose between Naoe being more stealth-oriented or Yasuke being a bit more focused on fight.
But be careful in there.
Don't worry, I won't be alone. It'll be me and the shadows.
From this point, we are with Naoe inside the Fukujiyama Castle. Feudal Japanese castles are amazing playgrounds as they offer a lot of opportunity to play in them in a stealth way or rather in a fight-oriented.
In the following sequence, you can see what's new in terms of parkour and
I'm going to hide my camera for a second,
first,
chat, so you can
our
see the
grappling
interface.
hook, it's fully physics-based, so your speed and direction
You can
can
see
affect
everything
where
there
you
on the
go.
left side.
You can also assassinate from the grappling hook, as you can see now. We brought back the cover system to sneak and peek.
figured out
You
what
can
that
use your tool
bottom-
from there. You can also
not
observe
that
your
one, but
surrounding.
that bottom one
You
there.
can
I
now
haven't
use
figured out what
prone
that is.
and crawl
So
in
there's the
tall
bottom
grass.
white bar, and
So
then there's
you
the
can
three,
hide, you
like,
can go under, small openings. So
other
it's
symbols?
really useful to
I wonder if the
sneak
three are like the ultimate.
But one
Yeah,
of
you
the
build
big
up to the
novelties
weapon,
is
yeah,
the
maybe.
dynamic perception of the enemies. They are affected by light and
Oh,
shadow. So here you can see now
That's
we can break the
if you
light
notice that
and
before
able to
there it
vanish
had like a
and
smoke
reduce
bomb,
the detection
the
time.
shuriken,
So, it's a lot
the
easier
smoke
to
bomb and
quickly
stuff. That's
move
from
undetected.
like Mirage. They
The
added a
weapons
whole
of
bunch
Nowhere are
of
great
like
for
trickster
combat,
things.
but also for stealth. Each weapon
I
has
wonder if the
a
white bar is
specific type of
stamina?
assassination.
Or is that
Like
health?
here with the Kusarigama, you
Like
can
that's your
also
health.
assassinate your
I was
enemy,
wondering what
but
that
at range.
bottom, because it looks like got 3 heals. I don't know
Now
what that bottom
you'll
thing
feel
is.
like a shinobi with all the new animation we added to make her a lot more agile and faster when doing parkour and everything she does basically.
Now
I
is
wonder
an
if it's a
agile
noise
stealth
thing?
shinobi who will use noise, light,
Maybe,
and shadows
yeah.
to evade detection as enemies respond to their changing surroundings. Now is currently making her way to reach her target. She's going through some elite samurai houses, and as she progresses, the player will see and discover other iconic areas of the castle, such as the daimyo quarter.
The grappling hook can be also used to grab enemy, which is very useful to move them quickly and dispose of them in the better spot. It's much more efficient than just carrying dead body, for example.
It's giving the player the option to decide if they want to kill or not.
We have a couple of abilities, we have gear, we have weapon that can bring down enemies until they are wake up by other people. Like you saw with the Kusarigama, the katana also
Which-
have
what
special
Shadow's the
assassination. You can
19th
stab people
release?
through shoji door and stay mostly silent. So depending on
15th.
the weapon you have
15th,
equipped,
that's right.
you have a different assassination opportunity.
And Star Wars is August 30th.
He's coming. I need to hide.
In interior, there are places to hide, but one of the cool one is the beam that you can use to grapple on the ceiling. It's really useful to not being spot, of course, but also wait for an opportunity to assassinate.
Here we saw a sudden weather state change that triggered a thunderstorm.
The noise and the rain and the wind cover your footstep and also your action. The demo is in spring, but in winter the old pan will be frozen, so you can't use the same tactic. You will have to use prone in deep snow or use the kunai. To
Oh, there
deal
is a
with the
breathe
target at
meter. I
distance.
was looking for that before, but I
Another
didn't see
cool
it.
shinobi trick you can see is
Yeah, I
that
didn't
way
either.
using the
Yeah, it's
breathing
right
stick.
here.
With that, you can stay hidden underwater and wait for the perfect opportunity to assassinate or just sneak around. If you're detected, you can choose to escape to return to your stealth loop or go straight in combat. And now is choosing combat with the Kusarigama, a versatile weapon that can use the cycle in one hand and the weighted chain in the other.
So she had
allowing
3
some
things
range
here, and she
immediate
just used
fight
one of them.
Depending on your attack.
Yeah.
And then it just refilled.
Yeah, if you look
In
on
this
the
case,
far
the player
right, I think
decided
those are
to
the
escape
yellow
after
things
many
maybe you gotta
guards joined the
use.
fight.
And those
Even
are
if
like,
Naoe can be very deadly, she doesn't have a strong armor like Yasuke, so
maybe those
it's a
are
lot more
the
risky when you
chance to
fight
use those
multiple
special
enemies at the
abilities
same
for that weapon.
Anyway, in this case, she already achieved her objective. She killed the daimyo, so all is fine. We just saw the infiltration at night with Naoe. You can also imagine the other option of taking Yasuke and breaking through the front door. Day, night, weather, even season can affect the challenges on your path.
Thanks for watching. We hope that you've enjoyed this presentation. Assassin's Creed Shadows will be launching on November 15. We can't wait for you to play it.
Yeah, November 12th is the early access date if you pre-order. No, they had to throw this in me. You work at or you own a GameStop, please contact me so I get a PC version of the collector's edition. I've got an unbelievable final, please. Yeah, I think some of the extras besides the statue are kind of cool in that.
Yeah, so that wall hanging right here, I want that.
Right?
I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, I like the map too. It's a little katana.
Hello, everyone. I am John Björling, Associate Narrative Director on Star Wars Outlaws, and I'm here to break down the lore, references, and any other Star Wars details you may have missed in our latest gameplay walkthrough.
Hey, new record.
Kay is a fan of arcade games and has been playing this Raven 6 space shooter for years. You can find it and other games scattered throughout the galaxy. Kay grew up around
confirmed in Star Wars now.
and learned from an early age that they're both places to lie low and to find new opportunities. As Kay travels throughout the galaxy, it's always a good idea to head to the local cantina when looking for intel or work. Kowakian monka lizards can be found everywhere in the Outer Rim, and they're used as pets, thieves, and even food. But few are as privileged as Salacious B. Crumb in Jabba's palace. Many merchants will use protocol droids to handle customers from every corner of the galaxy who don't speak Basic or Huttese. Kay can bypass the droids since she's fluent in Huttese, and she can use this to talk her way out of or directly into some tense situations. The Trailblazer is an EML 850 light freighter from the Clone Wars. Its reinforced hull was built to ensure safe transport into any kind of environment. But the high material costs ruined its chances for mass production. The ship is a rare prototype from a bygone era that had a life of its own before ending up in Kay's hands.
Hey, Andy.
Hi, Kay. Akiva space.
Akiva is an Outer Rim planet that the Empire controls via the local government. Normally, the Empire doesn't have a presence there, but like with many other remote worlds, they carry out occasional audits with support from the Imperial military.
This is Kay Bess on board the Trailblazer. I'm coming to help.
I didn't notice
Akiva
this the
is
first
orbited by
time,
an
but it
asteroid
lists
field
all the
made up of
ship
the
names
remains
there
of a
on the right
comet
side.
Called Kinro. Legend has it that several
interesting.
Jedi banded together and used the Force to tear it apart, but most people think that's just a myth. Traveling in the Outer Rim is dangerous, and spacers, smugglers, and syndicate freighters are all at risk of being attacked by pirates.
This whole
Most pirates
defend
are
the
part of local
ship.
gangs that operate in a specific sector.
That's like a mission to take
usually
out
only
an
care if a
X-wing.
mark looks valuable.
Those
or
bulk
not.
freighters, you have to defend them.
Pirate ships, like the Scourge and Junkross, are cheap and expendable. Pirates
I
typically
like how they're
steal
doing the
whatever they can
target
get their
leading.
hands on,
That's
and they
really
often
nice.
rely on scare tactics and aggression to get their score.
Actually, I hate space games that don't have
Pike
that because
Syndicate
it's not
has shipping
realistic.
lanes across the Outer Rim,
I
making their
completely
freighters
agree.
hot targets for pirates and rival syndicates. Due to Kay helping defend this ship, she has improved her reputation with the Pikes and their underboss, Gorak.
Spooling up the hyperdrive.
Growing up in the workers' district of Cantabite, Kay always dreamed of being able to get off-world and travel the galaxy. After taking the Trailblazer and honing her piloting skills, she's finally able to jump across the galaxy in search of the freedom she's always wanted for her and Nyx. Kay is entering the legendary Mos Eisley on Tatooine, but this planet is large with more than one settlement for you to discover. It's been a privilege to recreate iconic locations such as Chalmun's Cantina, while also expanding on the world with locations that are completely new.
Room for one more?
Here we see Kay about to engage in a game of Kessel Sabak, which is her favorite card game in the galaxy. To win, Kay will need to keep an eye out for cheaters, or maybe even cheat herself.
You must be able to
Tatooine
sit
is
there
the
and play
home of
that.
Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah.
And after the Hutt cartel faced the surprising loss of their council, Jabba is at the height of his power.
Kind of like in Red Dead, you could spend 200 hours
Following
just
the
playing
destruction of the Death
poker in
Star,
Red Dead if you
the
wanted
Empire has
to.
increased their presence on Tatooine.
I'm just gonna say,
but
I'm gonna
everybody
have like
knows
300 hours and be just playing the
the
arcade
other
and
syndicates
the
stick to the
Sabak.
shadows. K-Speeder is an S57 Cardinal, a multi-terrain speeder bike that's perfect for explorers. This speeder is both reliable and moddable, and Kay can call it from afar using a control module to give her and Nyx
Yeah, like
a chance to
moddable.
rest
Like
their
I'd love
feet.
to see that what that system
Imperial
looks like.
shuttles are a dead giveaway that there's some Imperial activity nearby.
Yeah, again,
Sometimes that
one of the
might
things
add further
that
risk,
Julian
but in other cases,
talked about
it can be
on
a
that
great
interview with
opportunity
IGN
for a scoundrel.
is that'll be one of the experts
Some
that can
Jawas on
help upgrade
Tatooine
your
travel around in sandcrawlers,
speeder bike.
offering trade deals for whoever happens to be nearby. The sandcrawlers were originally built for mining operations, but were co-opted by the Jawas as a way to hold and transport salvage. These flyhorn lizards can be found all around Tatooine's deserts. The lizards use their tails and horns to catch condensation and smaller insects while keeping cool by hiding in the sand. Some moisture farmers use the lizards as an indication of their yield. The huts are present outside the main cities too, and have established compounds all over Tatooine. Depending on your reputation level, you can walk right in or be turned away from Syndicate territory. So your interactions with these locations and the syndicates within will change throughout the game.
Busy place.
Kay and Nix have been thieving together for years, and their incredibly close bond means that they are able to support each other in any situation.
Nix, attack. Good job, buddy. Nix, do you sense anyone close? Sutta.
Kay is using a well-worn VM-19 heavy blaster with a unique ability to switch modules. Here, we see Kay use the stun mode to take out this guard instantly and quietly.
Easy. All right, let's see what we
I'll say here super quick, we just got some new information on Dragon Age
which you can use
Velguard.
for picking locks.
Oh.
When not in use,
I'll
she
wait until
conceals
after
it
this.
by wearing it as a hairpin.
Before I get into that.
Wait, Quint? That sheriff from Wayfar used to work for the Huts? I should talk to her. Oh, come on!
These enforcer droids are widely used by syndicates as cheap and expendable firepower. They are very dangerous, but Kay can use her blaster's ion module to disrupt them, as we see here. You may recognize these as massives, a native Tatooine predator with thick armored hides, sharp spines, and a dangerous bite. They were first domesticated by the Tusken, but even the Hutt cartel beastmasters used them to guard their territory.
We need a quick exit!
And here we see the iconic Gamorreans that were hired by Jabba himself as his most reliable guards. They are incredibly powerful and dangerous, particularly at close range. Here we see Kay switching to her power module to try and take them out before fleeing. Tatooine will feature its iconic twin suns, and you'll be able to witness some beautiful sunrises and sunsets on your journey across the desert planet.
Yeah, that could be really cool.
Next to the sheriff's office, we see some banthas, which are typically domesticated herd animals used for their milk, meat, leather, and transport. Banthas are omnivores and can sustain energy without food or water for long stretches of time. We see Kay arriving at Wayfar Station, where moisture farmers come to sell water, socialize, and buy
I want to take a good look at that
Tatooine
wanted
is known to be filled
poster
with
there.
outlaws preying on these farmers.
Oh, yeah.
Which is why we see a stacked bounty board on the wall to the sheriff's office. Eagle-eyed viewers may even spot Kay's picture on the board.
You again.
Sheriff Quint is a Weequay and former pirate who had a lot of success due to her gunslinger skills. She eventually turned away from her old lifestyle and towards the law, using her skills to help the people of Wayfar. Quint is one of the experts in our game, so Kay can agree to help her out, and in exchange, Quint will help Kay develop her skills with the blaster.
You want to die first? Fine by me.
This is another look at Tushara, the new Savannah Moon created in collaboration between Massive Entertainment and Lucasfilm Games. The strong winds on the moon wear down the naturally occurring amberine. This can create ramps for Kay and Nyx to take advantage of on the speeder. Here we get another glimpse of the lush, dense jungle planet of Akiva, which has been fully realized visually for the first time. Akiva has a very interesting history, and that's something we were excited to explore with Kay and Nyx. Kay grew up brawling in cantinas and sneaking around as a thief, so she can hold her own in combat. We even see her take down a death trooper with an electroshock prod. And here, we see a range of alien species being brought together by Sabak. This includes a Galushan, a Zabrak, and Trandoshan. You'll encounter a range of different species scattered across the Outer Rim. Kay and Nyx are betting on a Fadir race, being broadcast live from her hometown of Cantobite. Nyx loves following the race on the holo projector. These are Aglis flyers, native to Tushara. They have a habit of stealing anything they can get their hands on, hoarding the items in remote nests. The Tusharans use wind fishing nets to capture them for their meat. In addition to Kay's blaster, she'll learn to use some other weapons when she needs some additional firepower, such as this Imperial Z6 rotary blaster cannon. And finally, here we see a Rancor, a reptilian species that originally hailed from the planet Dathomir. As fans will know, Rancors are extremely dangerous, so they present quite a threat to someone like Kay. And that's some of the things that you may have missed in our latest gameplay walkthrough. The team is hard at work crafting this galactic scoundrel adventure, and we're excited for players to experience the Outer Rim as Kay and her companion Nyx on August 30th. If you're willing to take the risk, the galaxy is full of opportunity.
Cool.
Nice.
As we're wrapping up year 5, we want to thank you for your continuous support. During this year, we brought you Project Resolve, a revamp of Project Rewards, a significant boost to global events for playability, various PvP improvements, a major gear balancing pass, as well as almost 2,000 bug fixes.
These major changes laid the foundation for exciting updates coming with year 6 and even more thrilling developments ahead. We are just getting started.
You still play Division, Shinobi?
As we prepare the game for even more content.
In Year 6, the Division 2 will feature 3 seasons. Each of them will bring fundamental changes to the endgame and our seasonal model, enhancing the game's accessibility and engagement to new heights.
The first season, titled First Rogue, is set to begin on June 11th.
Keener is alive.
Come find me.
Keener is alive
spoilers.
and has come to Washington, D.C. to meet with us.
Right.
However, as is always the case with Keener, the road to finding him is paved with dangers, and his true intentions remain unclear.
What do you believe, Agent?
First important change that we're bringing in Year 6 is one endgame for all agents. All owners of Tom Clancy's The Division 2 can now level up their characters to level 40 without needing to own Warlords of New York and enjoy the seasonal experience.
That means that all Division 2 players can continue leveling up in Washington, D.C., and once they reach level 40, they will gain access to all past and future endgame content, including exclusive weapons and gear, seasonal manhunt and events, endgame modes like the Summit, Countdown, and Paradise Lost Incursion.
We need the Division.
To expedite players' access to the endgame, we're introducing a new progression system to offer you more ways to advance and customize your gameplay experience. Seasons 2.0.
With Seasons 2.0, we'll bring a fresh twist to the experience. Seasonal characters. By creating a season-specific character, you'll be able to
so they're doing the
with
Diablo
new builds, modifiers, and mechanics affecting both agents and enemies, getting a unique experience every season.
We streamlined the progression to ensure a rewarding journey both for new players and veterans, without requiring extensive playtime to reach level 40.
Expect weekly updates filled with fresh activities, improved progression, and rebalanced XP gain, all within an immersive narrative that unfolds through Year 6. At the end of each season, all your hard-earned XP and rewards will merge with your main characters, and your seasonal characters will be added to your existing roster, expanding your options and strategies.
Year 6 also transforms the manhunts as we know them, bringing a new gameplay experience.
Say goodbye to targets and lieutenants as we introduce weekly scouts, allowing for a better paced story progression.
Each scout will be a project consisting of a few engagement activities for you to complete.
Scouts will be available to seasonal characters only and built to complement your overall progression in the season.
That's not all. Prepare for a new difficulty level available for climax missions only. Master.
Master difficulty will offer an epic conclusion to each season, providing challenging and thrilling gameplay experiences designed for 4 players. Later in the year, we're excited to bring you an improved player customization experience. Look forward to improvements and new functionalities that will let you celebrate your characters and achievements in more dynamic and personalized ways.
Year 6 will culminate in the new story DLC, which will return players to the place where it all began, Brooklyn, New York.
Join the Division in the upcoming season and watch the story unfold. We can't wait for you to see what's next.
So yeah, actually, so it's the oh, there we go. The team that did Star Wars Outlaws is the team that originally did Division 2. So I wonder once Outlaws is done, I wonder if that team will then do Division 3.
Yeah, I would say more likely they would roll over into that. I mean, provided if they still need to work on finishing up any DLC plans, which I'm sure they're already working on that anyway.
Okay. Well, there we go. There's the Ubisoft conference. What'd you think?
Again, I think we kind of, for some of this extra stuff, I think we kind of both said, I mean, the Star Wars Outlaws, I was kind of blown away. I was already liking the game and kind of excited about the game, but a lot more so that progression system I'm really intrigued about and want to know more about it. So I like it. It's something different, which I like. So.
Yeah.
And then I thought the AC Shadows was another good one too. So.
Yeah, like I said earlier, for Outlaws, I was kind of lukewarm. Like, I was going to play it because it's a new Star Wars game, but I was kind of lukewarm on it. But this presentation, like, sold me on it. And yeah. I still want to see more of the, like, what does the gearing look like and stats and all that fun stuff. But I'm sold on it. I think it looks great. And, yeah. It's the unfortunate thing about Assassin's Creed Shadows is that it took them so long to get to this point. Sucker Punch already did this, and they Sucker Punch beat them to the punch with Ghost of Tsushima. So it's very hard to not try and compare this to Ghost of Tsushima, especially when Ghost of Tsushima did it so well. So I do think Shadows looks great. So
yeah, I definitely think it's a different style. I mean, I know there's going to be the shinobi and samurai comparisons and stuff like that. I just think the fact that it's actually 2 different characters, I think, is kind of unique. So, but I think Forrester's mentioned it too. I do wish, I think you did too, I do wish you could just pick which one you want and have like story interaction with both of them, like they were there or something like that. Maybe show up on missions. But you know how being forced to play something, you know, that maybe you don't want to. So it'd be interesting to see how it unveils. So.
Yep. So yeah, if they do any more coverage for either of those games, you know, we'll definitely check it out here on the channel. But for those who are watching on YouTube, we'll go ahead and wrap up the VOD right there. So thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.